What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We've got another interesting day today because we're going to the bins. That's it for sure. We might find another thrift store to go to after that. But then we're going to come back home and we're going to do something special with this jacket. This jacket that I bought at the bins. It's been a little while back, but I bought it at the bins on an episode. It fits me all right. But we're gonna add some other things to this jacket that we got at the thrift store. I think it's going to be pretty cool to watch. So stick around for that. And also, hold on a second. Some friends of the show dropped off a prezi today, and look, there's a shark on it. So we'll open this up at the end of the video too. Can't wait to see what's in here. You could have just given me this bag, and I'd been super happy. Christmas shark, stick around. Biggest pair of overalls I've ever seen.
That's why they call him Big Mac.
Denim suit. That is it for the Goodwill bins. It was almost a terrible, terrible day at the bins, right up until I found that Game Boy player, so I'm leaving happy. What is this parking job? That is not a parking place. What are you doing? What'd you get?
Stack of clothes and a bag of nonsense.
My favorite thrift store.
Hey, bud. Pants. Hey. Pants. Get out the t-shirt box. What did you two do? That was there. Pants.
Alright guys, we are back in the game room. I'm super pumped about the stuff that I got. It wasn't a lot, but it was cool stuff. So what we're going to do now, like I said, we're going to work on this jacket. We're going to make it something new. And then after that, we'll talk about everything that we got at the thrift store. And then we're going to open some prezis. What did I do with the prezis? Hold on. prezis. Stick around for this. You're really good. I can't wait. I love Christmas. We've got a lot of scissors in the house, but these right here are more specifically for cutting material. So I'm gonna do the right thing and use the right scissors. I say this all the time, but there's nothing better than having the right tool for the job. This is a pair of Ginger scissors, and they're made by the same people who make these, which is a company called Fiskars. A lot of you guys might be familiar with them. They also own Gerber. They make axes and stuff. I have a lot of scissors from this company laying around, and I swear by them. Not an ad, just a fan. This is a lot easier to do when you can fit the whole thing in your hand. The big one was a little bit difficult to cut straight lines. Boom. And now for my next trick, I need to enlist one of the most useful tools in all of my workshop, and that is my sorter boxes. This one right here is labeled sticker, but it doesn't have just stickers in it. Oh no, it also has patches. Lots and lots of patches. I kind of keep this thing organized, but I'm always adding new stuff to it. So about once a week, there's a handful of stickers that are just thrown in here, or a handful of patches that I've salvaged from stuff from the clearance center. And all this stuff I've been saving up to make something special. These are actually some stickers I've made myself. There's just all kinds of nonsense in here. But what we're gonna do right now is run through all of these patches and see which ones need to go on this jacket. Rainbow and hippie stuff. We'll put that in the maybe. I kind of wanted to keep all of these one day for a very specific jacket, just kind of make a hippie jacket and sell that as is. But this jacket's for me, so we want the stuff that's more me. Here is an Albuquerque patch I got last time I was there. Security, lol. Let's not put that on there. More stickers. Lots of stickers here. You might have, ooh, looky there. I wish that was a patch. Look at those Dragon Ball Z stickers. These are actually made by a local artist. It's some art he drew, and I bought them at one of his tents at a local market. I love stickers. And you might have noticed this. You might have seen some of my stuff in the background of my videos. All of my luggage, my cars, they're just covered with stickers. And here you go. This is where it comes from. Lol. That's fitting. Top Gun, that's random. I don't remember finding that one. U.S. Space Camp Florida, that's a maybe. I've got a bunch of, what do you call these? Boy Scouts and Girl Scout patches too. Junior aid. I don't know why, but I just picked them up at one time or another. A gun tied in a knot. That's kind of cool looking. I've got a bunch of these Route 66 patches, but I pretty much put these on one of my backpacks that I carry regularly, so I don't know if we'll put that on the jacket. NASA, that's almost a definitely. America, cherries, more Batman, 100 plus. Again with a smiley face. I think that might need to go on a future project, so I kind of don't want to waste it right now. Apollo 2, more space stuff. I like space stuff. More space, there's so much space stuff. Now I just need to make a space jacket. Got some buttons in here, but I have more of these elsewhere. I'm not really planning on putting buttons on this jacket because I don't want it to be noisy. That's pretty dope. Alright, here we go. Wonder Woman, now we're talking. More NASA. More space. Rainbow. Carrie, I really don't know what that's all about. Prune juice sets you free. I love that. Alright, so, two things. First of all, look at this. Here's everything that I've decided that I want to put on from my collection of patches. There's some other stuff I'm thinking about, and then there's some stuff here I'm not sure about, like this prune juice sets you free. I really like that, and I really like I like prune juice, all right. But I'm not sure if I want to put that on a jacket or not. But also, here's the second thing: I have 2 more T-shirts from which I could cut some stuff off of, right? But look how big this Mario is. He's a mega daddy. So I don't know if I want to put something that big on the jacket, because we've already got the Dragon Ball symbol, and I don't want to really take away from it. But I thought maybe there was a cool way in which I could put Mario on the side. But also, here's another one. And again, I don't know that I want to cut this Mario out and put him on there, though it would be cool because he's 8-bit. But there's also this Nintendo logo and this Nintendo seal of approval. So it would be a lot of work to cut out all those little jaggies. I really don't think I'm going to do that, but man, wouldn't it be cool to have a Nintendo seal of approval on the jacket? Much like. So I don't know, there's a couple more things to think about. I'm going to chew this over. And then I'm going to cut something out. I don't know what, but I'm cutting something out. Now here's the problem with what we have here. Most of this isn't going to be usable for this jacket, though I wish it would, because I'd love to have a Nintendo symbol and a seal of approval on this shirt. But I'm going to save that stuff for later when I maybe find this shirt on gray, because the gray on the denim jacket looks way better and less bold than the black does. But I'm thinking I'm going to put this Mario on the jacket, and he'll be fine because there's no black there. I'll cut him out perfectly, and he'll go on the jacket. It's all straight jagged lines thanks to it being 8-bit, so we should be fine. But this stuff, I'll set it aside for later, and maybe we'll get a black denim jacket one of these days and do something else. But for now, we're going to stick with Mario. But first, ravioli. Oh, it's so hot. It's good. I'll catch you after dinner. All right, dinner is done. 2 thumbs up, would eat again. But now we've got a lot of moving parts and we keep changing our minds about certain things. Let me show you something else we've done that's similar to this project. This is a pair of shorts that we made custom from a kid's t-shirt that actually is dated, as I say, 1990? I think 1990. It's so faded because it's so old. But, you know, we put the Bowser gold spikes on, and it's Mario running from Bowser. And we've got Nintendo patch on the back. It's something we never finished, so we sat here and thought about actually just taking these off and putting them on my jacket. But for the same reason that I don't really want to use the rest of this stuff, I want to save this. If this was a black denim jacket, I would scrap this whole idea, and I'd be making a black Super Mario Brothers jacket, right? So we're going to just fold all this stuff up. We're going to set it aside, and one of these days, we're just going to make a black version of this jacket with just Mario stuff on it. So that's not going to happen right now, but this will look fine on the denim jacket because all this black is going to actually be cut out. We're going to cut all these lines up. But we're going to do a tag team here, and I'm going to tag out and have Hannah come in and cut these out because she's much better with than I am.
All right, let's get started.
All right, thank you, Hannah. It looks good. Doesn't look bad at all. It's very Mario looking. And the black edges aren't so bold that they'll be too much of a distraction on that denim jacket. Now we've really got to make the tough decisions because I keep going back and forth. I like things covered with stickers and patches and buttons. It's just kind of something I like. It's an aesthetic I'm drawn to. So I really just thought, oh, I'm going to put all this crazy stuff on there. And I still might. I don't know. But for sure, we're going to start out right now attaching these 3 things. The bestest of the bestest. And then we'll go from there. It's not that I don't want to overdo it. I want to overdo it with the right stuff, and I'm not sure that any of this goes with this. Maybe this patch, maybe like the NASA on the front. But I feel like once we start putting Batman on with Dragon Ball Z and Mario, though I like Batman, and I like old Pooh Bear, and I love me some Blink-182, and I'm a big fan of Intel. Once we start putting all that on there, I don't know if I'm going to like it as much. So let's definitely get to attaching this stuff, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now, let's talk about where all this stuff is going to go. Let's go ahead and pin it on. I guess let's start with the back. Can you see me? Don't look at my butt.
I think like center back would be good.
Think so?
Yeah.
Just right, yeah, get it dead
I
center.
like that. Just super smack dab in the middle. Don't let me poke you!
Now let me ask you this. Does the size of it look okay, or because I'm so large it looks a little small?
It's a little small, but I don't think it's bad.
I guess that's more room for other stuff.
Yeah, once we put other stuff on it, I won't.
Ah! Swear you just poked me.
Not really.
Swear. I wasn't pranking you.
I did get in there pretty hard. I'm sorry.
Alright, is that it?
Yeah.
Does it look good?
I think so.
I can't see it.
I'll take a picture and show you.
That's fine. I'll take it off and look. Alright, so the front.
The tiny one.
What side is that going to go on?
This side.
This side. Alright, so do we want it like on the pocket? Or what? Or do we want it like under the collar?
I think.
That's pretty dope.
I think up here looks better.
That's dope. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Did you get it the right way up?
I don't
That's
know.
upside down.
Is it? Okay.
Did you get it right on the back?
Wait, is this upside down?
No, that's right.
Okay, then that's right.
Okay. That would have been bad.
That would have been funny.
Don't poke me, please.
You didn't like it?
That's in my. Don't poke me in my heart.
Like a voodoo doll. Ow, poke my finger.
This is not going well.
It didn't hurt though. I'm so used to it. It's crooked!
You know, I really could just leave it like this, and it could just be a bomb, you know, Dragon Ball Z jacket. But it's not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need more. I don't have any rubber duck patches. That's kind of a shame.
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't get you some.
So lastly, or at least, all right, next thing, this Mario. I'll tell you how I feel about this Mario. I don't want it like front and center. I kind of want it to almost be unnoticeable, and then people just maybe notice it later. So I'm thinking like almost under where my arm is.
On the side?
On the side, yeah. Somewhere that like, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Somewhere we're just like, you know, I'm walking around, you're not going to see it. But, you know, if I get to doing one of these, which we all know I don't do, you'd be like, oh, look, there's Mario. But make him down as far as possible. Almost
Okay,
like
he's running on your seam.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel about the Mario. I don't know why, but it's just, I want like hidden things on the jacket.
It's a good placement for it. It's a nice space. It's sized perfectly. Now to not poke you.
Please don't. Also, it's really warm in our house, so I'm starting to sweat. So if you could kindly hurry up.
The GD. Alrighty, that'll stay put.
How's it look?
Dope.
That is pretty dope. Look, you don't see no Mario. Boom! That's pretty dope. All right, well, let's, is it good?
Yeah.
Is everything centered?
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess, are you going to hand sew these on or machine sew them or both?
I can actually machine sew all of it because of where you placed it all.
Oh, cool. All right, let's, the sewing machine is not in here. We're going to show you guys our sewing setup for probably what's the first time. It's pretty dope. Let's go check it out. Thread the needle.
Yeah. Hopefully it works quickly.
3 hours later. Well.
Ooh. No, I pulled it out. So thank God this machine is a heavy duty machine. Otherwise, sewing through this denim would not be easy, but this baby's a tank. It's been through a lot though, so. There's a cat under my sewing machine.
Of course there is. Get him.
Come here. He was snoozing.
Here, I'll take him. If you can get it off there.
Step. There we go.
Alright, so this is just the back patch.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh!
I'm attached. I thought I clipped that one.
Boom! How does it look?
Looks good.
Alright, I guess let's keep moving on it. Boom!
Pin this a little better than I did last time. Last time it was just fighting me quite a bit. So the top of this with the decal is a little like rubbery, so it wants to stick to my foot and not glide as well, so it like pushes it with each stitch.
Not your actual foot, your sewing machine
My
foot.
sewing machine
I was
foot.
confused.
Patrick's standing over here going, how is your foot touching the desk?
Why do you sew with your toes? Little did I know.
You normies don't know sewing lingo, do you?
Where'd all those gummies go?
I don't know.
Rip. I ran out of bobbin just in time.
Really?
Yeah.
Boom! Alright, here we go. How's it look? Oh, yeah. You know, it's really, really tempting to just leave it like this and it just be a Goku Dragon Ball Z jacket. But I think what we'll do is let's go ahead and put the Mario on there just for a little extra something, something. And if I find another Goku shirt, or just a shirt with Goku on it, or some Dragon Ball Z characters, maybe we'll adapt that to the jacket and take the Mario off in the future. That's why I don't want to use glues. I thought about just gluing these on. We've got lots of glues that are perfectly suited for that kind of thing. But I want to be able to mold this jacket as we go. So let's go ahead and put Mario on there.
Cool.
And we can change our mind later.
So, question first.
Yep.
Color. What color thread do you think would be best?
For all of them?
Yeah. Could do red. Because, like, Mario is red.
How close are you going to stay to the edges?
Pretty close. Like, try to, like, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch more so.
Probably something that's orangish. I mean, that's the middle
Orange.
color. Yeah, something like that. I'm not really confident that Mario's going to stay on there long, so just do that and we'll go from there.
Cool. All right.
Godspeed.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lots of twists and turns.
I don't know if people at home are going to understand how much skill it takes to cut that many 90-degree corners.
It's very tedious.
It's not easy. I couldn't do it to save my life. I'd be in here cussing right now.
The important thing is making sure that the needle comes up enough so it like finishes the loop before you turn, so that it'll finish the stitch and then create that sharp turn. Otherwise, you're going to get 2 stitches that are like this.
Okay,
And
but
so,
do you realize you're just speaking a foreign language to us right now? Say, if you're done, hand it to me when you're up there.
she's a beaut.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Alright. So, we got the front patch. Boom. Back patch. Boom. And then your boy's walking around. Peekaboo. You dig it?
He might be my favorite. He looks so good.
It does. It looks great. Alright. So, I guess let's put one of those patches on there.
Yeah,
You want to put the Batman one on there?
definitely.
The question is, where do we put it?
That's a good question.
It's a big one.
I mean, definitely don't put it on the back yet. We don't want to crowd that.
I was kind of thinking somewhere like slightly wrong, like almost sideways.
I was thinking like on your shoulder. Like, boom.
Let me put it on and see. I don't know. All right, come over here and put it on. Well, I guess let's do this one, not by the.
Yeah, I agree.
That just feels like too much.
I don't think so, but that's up to you.
All right, let's do it. Do
On the
arm.
sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be a lot trickier for me to sew, but
Trickier than the
yeah,
Mario. Okay.
because it's in a sleeve tube.
I didn't think that's gonna be really hard.
It's gonna be tricky, but we can do it. Luckily, his sleeve is enormous, so it'll be easy to keep it all flat and keep me from sewing the entire sleeve together. So, let's get started.
It's gonna be all right.
Yep. Like I said to the camera, luckily your sleeve is enormous. It'll be easy to keep it flat. Gotta clip off the bits.
Alright, let's go back to the game room and talk about it. Alright, it's all done. Let's take a look at it. Front patch, back patch, catwalk, and go. There's not a lot of room to go. And go. And go. What do you think? And then this Batman patch is awful bold, but I do think I like it.
I like it a lot.
I think a lot of people are going to be like, oh, dude, that dude's got a dope Batman jacket. And then I'm going to draw closer. They're going to be like, oh, this dude's into Dragon Ball as well. Oh, my God. He lifted his arm. There's Mario. I think it looks good. You guys leave a comment below. And both tell me if you think it looks good or bad. But also, let me know in the comments below what you think might be a nice addition to it a little later on. We can keep an eye out for other t-shirts with other stuff on it. We can add more stuff later because your boy's a big dude. There's a lot of surface area on this jacket. But now, let's go over here. Let's talk about all the other stuff we got today. And also, we got a prezi to open. All right, we got a lot of random stuff to run through today. So let's go ahead and do it. And I think I'll start with my clothes. And then we'll do your clothes. And then we'll do your stuff. And then we'll do my stuff. Because we got a bunch of random stuff. And I actually got clothes for me, which I think is a first for the channel. I don't think I ever buy clothes at Goodwill's for myself. But we found a pair of overalls that are big enough to fit me. And this is a rarity. Because it takes something really big to fit me. Because there's certain parts of my anatomy that are so big around that the normal fitting clothes don't fit. So these actually fit really well. And then, is that funny?
That sounded really bad.
Okay. All right. I was trying to sound really polite. Big old pair of shorts, kind of the same thing as the, you think I should cover this in patches? Probably shouldn't. But don't tempt me because I'll do it. All right, let's talk about your clothes.
First thing I got was the shirt I'm wearing.
Oh, very nice.
A little Ann Taylor high neck shirt.
That was a quick turnaround.
The next thing is my favorite. It is a Christmas sweater.
It's very
little
nice.
Vintage snowman Christmas sweater. It's got like glitter. It's got raised texture, and it is from 1989. So
Hey.
super old.
Same year as me.
Cute. It's 30 years old.
Exactly.
And I got this color blocked vintage dress, which is really pretty. It's got some
That's colorful.
lines and some colors and some turtleneck and some zipper. Yeah,
A little bit of everything there.
cute. And then this is a wacky denim jacket.
I'm not going to lie to you. If that were big enough to fit me, I'd wear it.
I'd wear it too. I mean, it is big enough to fit me, but it's okay.
There's a lot going on. Did somebody do this by hand, or do you think someone bought it like this?
I think it was made like this, just because like the way that the tag is also like that glittery thread, like
Gotcha.
it just looks designed this way.
Well, it's fancy.
It's party.
Looks like you should be wearing it riding an Arabian horse. All right,
Yeah.
let's see your stuff.
So my stuffs, I got a plate.
Very nice.
Cause fun fact,
Look at this.
I broke one of my plates.
So you need a
I
replacement?
needed to replace it.
All right, that's nice. Okay, I got a bunch of random stuff, and actually I think maybe for one of the first times on the channel, I didn't exactly get any video games. I got some peripherals that more than make up for it, but let's go through the absolute nonsense that I got first. Some of you guys are gonna be like, why? Because first, I bought this piece of pipery that was some kid's attempt at making a lightsaber. Now, first of all, I've got some stuff hanging here in the game room that is like clearly, I found it at the bins, and it's stuff that Hannah's always like, why would you buy that? Like my cardboard, hold on a minute. You guys are really gonna think I'm a hoarder now. I bought this at the bins. It's just cardboard. Some kid probably made it for the Halloween costume. And I've got the really, really nice, hold on.
You might not be able to get it off. Oh. Nailed it.
I've got the really big, nice replica shield. And so I usually have these hanging together. They weren't right now, but I just love this, like the perfection. And then the kids try, I couldn't let this go to the trash. Like I had to buy it.
Okay.
Right, so It's not how I felt about this. It was kind of, because I didn't buy the whole stick that the kid had on it. But what I do have is a box full of stuff that is spare parts to make lightsabers out of. And one of these days in the very near future, we're going to do an episode where we make our own lightsabers. So I just bought this to have for spare parts, because maybe, you know, who knows? Somebody could use just that piece, or somebody could use that as a base. Alright, next up, equally random. I got some random stuff. Some of you are going to be like, why'd you buy this stuff? Does anybody remember in science class in like the 5th grade when you take two liters, put them together, do one of these and turn into a tornado? Well, that's how you connect the two 2 liters. And so...
Why?
I couldn't help it.
Why?
I want to make one. If I had two 2 liters right now, I'd make one right here.
Do it with duct tape too.
That's not as awesome. That's way more messy. Alright, the next most, and this is... Who does that look like from across...
I mean, I thought it was Princess Peach.
I 100% picked this up, and I carried this around for 10 minutes thinking it was Princess Peach. Then I look closer and it says Cinderella on it. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to put it in the back of my Super Mario shelf, and every one of you that ever sees it's going to think it's Princess Peach. It's some cheap knockoff. It's not Disney branded or nothing. But yeah, it's your boy, the Mario collector. And she's like a weird little bobblehead, too. I don't know what's
She's
going on.
like...
A hula girl, that's what I was looking for. Alright, now next up, just a piece of camera equipment. This is for light stands, but it's better to find them at the bins than it is to order them off Amazon. So that was a good find. Those are always a good find. Next up, just the video cables for an Xbox 360, which is great because I've got like 3 extra 360s laying around and no video cables for them. So that was a good find. And then this, I have several aftermarket ones of these and I've never had first party. So a PlayStation controller 1 to 4, or what do you call one of these? Expansion port? I guess I'd call it an expansion port. But yeah, I'm very glad to have a first party one. Finally, I can throw the other junk ones I have away. And then one empty PlayStation 2 case, because I have a whole collection of demo discs I'm trying to print custom labels for, and I need like 100 of these. So any one of these I can bring home is awesome. Next up, this is really random too. So much random stuff today. Sandpaper. As you guys already saw today, we do lots of artsy, craftsy stuff, and 100% of our materials. Every patch on this jacket, every tool we used almost to do it is thrifted. I mean, our sewing machine wasn't, but most of the materials, like all of our threads, they all come from the Goodwill bins. Next up, a copy of Guinness World Records 2010 Gaming Edition. I've been trying to collect these ever since I started the channel, and they're very elusive. I have found 2 or 3 copies of the same 2 or 3 editions, and then any of the older ones like 2010, I've had a hard time finding them. So I was happy to find this one today, especially at the bins, because what are books at the bins? 25 cents?
Yeah.
Yeah, so way better than the $3.99 that no one wanted to pay for it at the regular Goodwill. So very happy to get that. Now, last and most certainly not least, find of the day. I would say find of the week, but on yesterday's episode we found a big bag of Ninja Turtles, and that's better than this. I'm sorry. But if I hadn't found that bag of Ninja Turtles, this would be find of the week for sure. It is a Game Boy player for the GameCube. Now, most of you watching are of course going to know what that is. But just in case you don't, I'll show you. Here's a regular GameCube. Nothing special about it. And all you do is you pop this bad boy off right here. You put this on the bottom. There's a screw right here. I'm not going to screw it all the way in, but we'll just do it enough to hold it. And then you have a Game Boy Advance back down to original Game Boy player for the GameCube. Now, there is a disc that you have to run inside of here to be able to utilize this, and I do have it. One of the first ever trade-in videos I made on this channel, I believe, way back at the beginning. That was something I bought with a trade-in credit, was a Game Boy player and the disc. But now, I can leave a Game Boy player plugged up in my bedroom as well as here in the game room, and anytime I want to actually play any of this in the bedroom, I can just take the disc in there. And I didn't have to order it off eBay. I mean, they're not terribly expensive, but to find one at the bins, baby. Super excited. So, let's talk about our favorite things today. What is your favorite thing you got? Or that we got?
Maybe this shirt, because I'm wearing it.
Clearly. Well, I mean, obviously, my favorite thing about today is this jacket. But, outside of that, yeah, Game Boy player for sure. I needed another one. Honestly, I need one more, and I'll have one for each of my 3 American release regular color GameCubes. So super happy about that. Least favorite thing? I'm not mad. A lot of you probably might think that's silly, but that's a nice fine grit, 220. I needed it. All right, now, before we go, we got one more thing to do. We've got prezis. So I want you to look at this. Shark. Did you notice he was eating the Christmas tree?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either until I looked at it harder. This is from friends of the channel, Dan and Elisa. If you don't know who that is, go back to the earlier videos on our channel and pretty much any of the ones that have other people besides us on them. That's those guys. Good friends of ours. They dropped this off today. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. I can't I don't know what to do.
It's very sweet. I'm very excited.
I said earlier in the video, you weren't here when I was recording this, I said you could have just given me this bag and I'd been happy. I kind of want to just cut him out of there. Well, too bad he's not cloth. I can just put him on this jacket.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I just want to cut him out of there and hang him up on the wall. All right, so how do we do this?
How about we just pull everything out?
Okay, well, there's a box wrapped in this. Okay, no name.
If that one's wrapped, whatever else is in here is wrapped.
Okay, we're still going. We're wrapping paper.
Stuff in it.
Okay, there's another. Ooh, two Hannah. All right, and then there's two more. I just like this bag. I'm sorry. This is the best Christmas bag I've ever seen.
It's beautiful.
Two Tindo. Hold on. Where'd the bag go? It says on here. It says something. I didn't. Two Shark Tindo and Shark Hannah, lol, from Daniel and Elisa. Merry Christmas. That's awesome. Shark Hannah, we're going to start introducing you that at the beginning of videos. Okay, so these don't have names on them.
So they're a guess for both of us?
I guess so. All right, so I'm not super great at dimensions, but this is either Switch or PSP. Yours is anything else.
PS4?
PS4, PS2, not PS3.
Open them together.
Xbox One, and go. PSP, baby!
PS4?
Star Ocean. Yes, the story so far. That's all of them, right?
Okay, I have been talking to both Dan and Elisa about how I've been wanting to find this because I wanted all of them together and I want to play.
We have been playing Kingdom Hearts, the newest one, forever. We play like an hour, maybe once a week, and we're trying to get through it. And we've been saying we've been enjoying it, so we want to go back and do the earlier ones. And we couldn't decide if we wanted to get the old systems out or get the remastered ones. And so we figured that would be better. But you guys know us; we like buying cheap video games. We didn't want to buy it at the game store, but
I might cry.
it's great.
I'm so excited.
That's great. This is Star Ocean, First Departure. It looks like a RPG of sorts, I guess. Space date, 346. The crew of a Terran Federation ship arrives on the planet Roke. With the help of some local heroes, they must work together to unravel a mystery and stop a galactic war. I'm into it. Oh, I'm so into it. Oh, and it's by Square, too. Great. Sweet. I'll have to put this in tonight and get it started. You can't put that in tonight, though. You gotta.
No, I gotta finish it.
You gotta finish the one you're on. All right. So, I'm not gonna be stingy here. Which one of these do you want to open?
I want the big box.
Okay, that's fine. All right, you go. Actually, you go first on this one. Get on camera.
Sorry, Bo.
Would you be a little more aggressive?
It's a box.
All right, hold on.
Now I need tape. Or scissors for the tape. Never mind.
It's good. Are you gonna reach in there? Or are you gonna dump it out? Don't look. Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go. Hey. All right. So some Star Wars Pez, and I believe I don't have Yoda.
I don't think you have that one.
Yeah, I definitely don't have R2D2, and I'm not sure. I've got this guy in the packaging, but I don't have him loose. So I'm very happy to have him loose because they display better on a shelf like this. Yeah.
That Yoda's great.
That's awesome. And then these I hang on the wall. So I've actually got 5 or 6 that somebody else gave me as a gift I haven't hung up yet because I'm out of thumbtacks, and that's how I hang them on the wall. So I need to go buy some thumbtacks, get these on the wall. These are going on the shelf, baby. Let's go. I guess that one should have had my name on it. I don't know. I guess you like the Pez too. All right, your turn.
You gonna let me open both?
Well, yeah. sure. All right, close your eyes though.
He knows I like opening presents.
I get to see it first. Let's go.
Am I gonna like it?
No, but I do.
Oh, cool.
Ong Bak, the Thai Warrior. I've seen this film. I saw it back when it was new.
Whoa.
Double package X-Men Legends 2. That's awesome. Let's go. Look at all this. Merry Christmas. Ba 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 ba.
Can I change my favorite thing?
I guess so.
It's my favorite thing ever.
I bet that'll get a lot of playtime. Because how many hours do you think all those games are?
The rest of my life.
A lot. That will get a lot of playtime. We're going to wear that disc out. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thanks. A big thanks to Darren and Lisa. Thanks for the prezzies. And let's see. What do we need to do before we get out of here? Comment below. What do you think about the jacket? Make some suggestions what we should put on it next. Also, before you go, run over to our Discord and join. It's a community forum where we chat about things that are going on here on the channel, but also we chat about pretty much everything else. There's different sections where you can go to each section and talk about different things, specifically movies, what you picked up this week at the thrift shop, etc., etc., etc. Also, before you go, guys, please hit the subscribe button. We need your help if you're watching and you enjoyed this even just a little bit. Hit that subscribe button so that we can get to 1,000 subs real soon. And then everybody that has subbed, were you gonna say something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
TendoStore.com.
TendoStore.com. Oh yeah, the merch. We're not selling this jacket on there, though we should. If I could mass produce this, I would, because it's dope. Everybody, before you go, if you are subbed, definitely hit that bell notification so that in the future when we post videos making random things and opening prezzies, you'll get a notification as soon as we do that. You can come back at that exact moment and hang out with us then. But until then, guys, peace out.